fun? Start off a show blowing smoke in your face? And cafe, the greatest of all drugs. Whatever's in it, I don't know what's in it, but I live in Arizona, so I speak Spanish all the time. Cafe. Gotta have something, that's just how I am, but I just want you to know right up top that I suffer from an affliction that millions and millions of Americans, mostly men, mostly old men, suffer from as they grow older in age. And I've grown older in age. Irritable bastard syndrome. I suffer it. Card-carrying member. I went to the local Taco Bell that we have here in the desert, and we have one, and I'm happy to have it. And I just wanted 4 or 5 of those incredible Dorito Tacos Locos. I love those things. And I'm looking at the menu, and oh no, it's one of the digital fast food menus, and everyone's got them now. Everyone has them, and they flash by so quickly, and they have these incredible transition and these beautiful photos, and you can't read them. You can't read them. I want 4 Taco Locos, and that's all I want, and some refried beans and the cinnamon crispas or whatever cinnamon twists, whatever they call them these days. That's it. And a Baja, soda, which is what they sell basically at Taco Bell. And I think, when I was just looking at this menu here, I think they've got the crunch wrap, chalupa, burrito, melted cheese, something, but I didn't have enough time to read exactly what the whole thing was. I think I saw, bean and beef burrito in the combination, and now they've got the crunch wrap supreme, with the double stacked taco is up there, and that's flashed in front of my eyes all within, 8 seconds. It's incredibly confusing. Oh, wait a minute. They have a double cheese beef burrito. What was that? And I want to ask the girl behind the counter, what was that? Look, I want a Mexican pizza. Where are the Mexican pizzas? I've always loved Mexican pizzas, and I know you have them. Where are they? And I can't find anything. And I'm looking at the girl, and she's looking at me, waiting for me to, can I please help you, sir? And some cute little 16-year-old tatted up girl, and she's being very nice. And can I help you, sir? And I said, can you just give me a second? I can't read the menu because it goes by so quickly, and eyes roll back in her head, and she's looking out at her drive-through window, of course, because I'm sure she's got 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 people waiting for, to order. And I'm sure they've got the same problem I do in the drive-through. They have things flashing and they don't know what to order either. And not to mention you compound the whole trying to order thing from the drive-through with the terrible audio they have in their sound box. It's a complete nightmare, but as a result, I don't know what to order anymore. The inside of my head at this point, after 30 seconds, which seems like a century, looks like I'm looking inside a kaleidoscope, and I'm brought to thinking about the Mexican restaurants in this town, because there's 20 billion of them in this little town in Arizona, and they're on every corner. It's like, in the South, there's a church on every corner, and in the North, there's, a bar in every corner. Here, there's a Mexican restaurant, and it's Ochoa's and Vaqueros and Mi Amigo Ricardo and Jose's Restaurante and La Familia, blah, blah, blah. They're on every single corner, and they have these menus in every single restaurant. And I know there's 20 billion of them here, but they're all the same. The menu's all the same. And it's the same in the United States, and they've never changed. You have like 10 items, maybe 11 or 12, and the last one, let's say number 12 is the carne asada because it's the most expensive, and you have to choose between the 9 or 10 items. It's simple, and they all have refried beans with that fabulous queso sauce on it, and the incredible rice that they have, is enchilada or tamale or tostada or taco or chicken or beef, and it's very simple. And so I'll take a number 7, please, and they ask you like a simple question like, well, do you want guacamole with your chips? And you're like, yes, please. And I'll take a drink, and then you pay your money, and then you walk out and you're as happy as can be. Now one thing the Mexicans have adapted over the years is American pricing. Yeah. The menus are still the same. The food is still the same. And it has been my whole life, and probably always will be. These people eat that stuff every single day. I couldn't do it, but they do it every single day. But the one thing they have adapted is the price. I mean, you can get a number 3, for example, is now like 11 or 12 bucks. Whew. So, in closing, the final word, and I steal that from Jerry Springer because I love that guy's show. Springer is what it was called. And it was the worst television show ever put on television, everybody said. And it was there for 25 seasons.
Because you had one of your boy toys that was gonna...
And, you know, you'd have two girls on there and they'd get into this fight, right? And one of the girls stole the other girl's man and her dog. And they have a couple of bouncers that are on the stage there and they're not doing anything and they're trying not to laugh in case there's a really bad fight. And the girls start to fight and everybody's like, Jerry, Jerry. And he's got strippers on their stripper pole, you know, during this show. The worst show on television for 25 seasons. And bless his soul, he passed away a couple of years ago. He had pancreatic cancer or something like that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, the final word. American fast food restaurants with digital menus. Mexican restaurants with the same menu they've been using for 40, 50, 60, 70, or 100 years. Thumbs up.